Hello friends, welcome back to my channel if you are new here. I'm so glad you're here to join all the fun we're gonna have in this video. Today in this video, I'm gonna pick out all the books I want to read in the month of September. On my channel, I make a lot of monthly TBR videos, but in today's video, I'm gonna put a little twist on it because today, I am letting my TBR prompt jar pick up my September reads. I watch this other booktuber named Rachelle and she does this type of video almost every month. I have watched so many of her videos where she lets her TBR prompt jar pick out her reads, and I absolutely love those videos. It just looks so fun and I just want to try it out myself. So here I am letting my TBR prompt jar pick up my September reads. If you guys don't know how this works, basically I pick out a prompt from this jar and then I'll see what books on my TBR cart fit that prompt, and from that selection I will choose one of the books and add it to my TBR for the month. I'm so excited for this video. I'm looking at my TBR cart right now and there's like one book I really want to read. So I hope I pick out a prompt today that works with that book. Let's just get started and pick out our first prompt. I'm gonna give it a good shake and then I'm gonna pick one. I'm actually so excited for this. I don't know why. Okay. A book with a colorful cover. I actually don't think I have many books with a colorful cover. I mean, I think we have Violetta here. Would you say this is colorful? I don't know. We're just gonna keep it in the selection. We also have Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. This is definitely a colorful cover. And then I would also say we have Desert Creatures. I don't know if you would call this colorful, but it is one of the books on my TBR cart that has the most color. I honestly don't know what book to choose here. Desert Creatures is actually a horror novel and I'm just not really into horror content. I just find it too scary, so I'm a little hesitant to choose that one and I don't think I'm actually gonna choose it. I've heard nothing but good things about this book and I'm excited to read it, but I kind of want to pick Violetta just because I've heard nothing about it. And I guess I'm just kind of curious to see what it's about. So I think I'm gonna go with Violetta. I'm gonna put my September TBR on the top shelf here so you guys can see it. Okay, we have one book, so let's pick 4 more. Let's see what we get here. A book with a map. So this is definitely gonna be a fantasy. I'm pretty sure House of Sky and Breath has a map. Serpent and Dove should also have a map. Yeah, Serpent and Dove does have a map. Let's see if Hush Hush has a map. It does not, so we're gonna put this back. Caraval. Oh, this one does have a map. I don't think One for My Enemy has a map. Looking at Red Queen now. Red Queen doesn't have a map. So my 3 selections are House of Sky and Breath, Caraval, and Serpent and Dove. Honestly, I already know what I'm gonna pick, and I'm gonna pick House of Sky and Breath. Sarah J. Maas is one of my favorite authors. I love all her books. I read the first book of the series, House of Earth and Blood, last month, and I absolutely loved it, so I'm really excited to read the second book in the series, and this is actually the book I mentioned early on when I said there's one book that I really want to read, and I hope I pick out a prompt that works with the book. I'm so excited to pick up this book, and I'm definitely excited to see where Bryce and Hunt's story goes. Okay, let's pick up the 3rd book now. A book with a person on its cover. We can do Hush Hush, we can do Skyward, we can do The Key to My Heart, but that's like a winter holiday romance, so I don't really want to read that right now. We can do The New Life. We can do A Little Life. I'm not sure I'm ready to pick up A Little Life yet. We can also do The Girl on the Train. I don't want to do Hush Hush because this is a fantasy about angels and I'm already going to be reading about angels in House of Sky and Breath. So I guess I'm left with The New Life or The Girl on the Train. I'm honestly not in the mood for another mystery thriller. That's just because I just read 2 mystery thrillers in a row and I kind of just need a little break from the genre right now. So I'm going to go with The New Life. A book with a cartoon cover. We have Skyward, we have The Key to My Heart. Okay, so here's a question now. Would you count this a cartoon cover? It doesn't have cartoon people on it, but the hands look kind of cartoonish. I'm just gonna count this as a cartoon cover. So then we have Dracula, and then we also have Emma. Honestly, I kind of want to go with Dracula, not gonna lie. This is a classic horror novel, and those are 2 genres that I never usually read, but I do like vampires. And I guess to go with the vibes, I think it'll be nice to read a horror novel soon anyway because it's almost Halloween. So I'm adding Dracula to my TBR. We have 4 books so far. We're gonna pick out 1 more. I am kind of a slow reader and I usually read around 4 or 5 books a month. So that's why I'm only picking out 5 books for my September TBR. Okay, let's pick out a last book. A book you bought based on a booktuber's recommendation. Okay, so for this prompt, we've got One for My Enemy by Olivia Blake. I bought this book because of Haley Pham. I don't think she's ever read One for My Enemy yet, but I know she loves The Atlas 6, also by Olivia Blake. I didn't see The Atlas 6 when I bought this book, but I did want to try an Olivia Blake book because I feel like Haley Pham talks about her writing a lot, so that's why I decided to get One for My Enemy. And then I guess my other option is Riley Sager's new book, The Only One Left. I also bought this book based on Haley Pham's recommendation because I know she loves Riley Sager. I'm pretty sure she's read all of Riley Sager's books. I think I'm gonna go with The Only One Left by Riley Sager. I know I said earlier in this video that I didn't want to pick a mystery thriller just because I read so many mystery thrillers lately, and that is still true, but maybe I'll just pick up this book towards the end of September, and by then I would probably be more open to reading a mystery thriller. I've actually never read a Riley Sager book before, but I've heard nothing but good things about him. Not just Haley Pham, but a few other booktubers I've also watched, but Haley Pham is the one that made me buy a Riley Sager book. Okay, let's add this to my TBR up here. Okay, so we have our September TBR. Let's quickly go through it. We've got The New Life by Tom Crew. I believe this is a historical fiction queer story. Then we've got The Only One Left by Riley Sager. This is a mystery thriller. We also have House of Sky and Breath, which is a fantasy by Sarah J. Maas. Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna pick up this book first because I just really want to know what happens next after the first book. And then we've got Violetta, which is a historical fiction novel. And then the last book we have is Dracula, which is a classic horror novel. Yeah, so here's my September TBR. Let's hope I can follow my TBR this month and just read all of these books. My goal by the end of this year is to finish my entire physical TBR, and that's also why I'm currently on a book buying ban. I don't know if that's gonna stick, we'll see. But yeah, if I do read all these books this month, it would actually make me so much closer to finishing my physical TBR. Anyways, friends, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel while you're at it because I make so many book videos. I had so much fun picking up my September TBR with my prompt jar. I can see why Rachel Catherine does this so often now because it's actually really fun. And I kind of want to pick my TBR like this from now on. So I definitely think I'm going to do more videos where I let my TBR prompt jar pick out my monthly TBR. If you guys are a returning subscriber or you're a new watcher, I'm so glad you made it this far into this video. It actually means a lot that you're supporting my channel. Before I go, if you guys have read any of these books on my September TBR or just my physical TBR in general, let me know your thoughts about them in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys think about these books. And then I guess with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Pull the key out the ignition. Run your mouth but I never listen. You hold me back, will never last. Keep talking all your shit. Wondering how all this started. You left me broken hearted. You flip my words, yeah, this love hurts. Keep talking all your shit.